We have a good father who has been arrested for shooting his sons. 3 of them. You got to ask yourself, now what did these 3 sons do to make their daddy shoot them?
First tonight at 10, a father is behind bars accused of shooting his 3 sons. Amazingly, they all survived. It happened along sunlit Coral Street in Ruskin. And Fox 13's Evan Moon is live outside the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office for us tonight. Evan, what happened here?
Just a crazy story. Investigators tell us that Christopher Brown and his sons got into an argument over a car that ended up in shots fired at his own 3 children. Luckily, they're all okay. We spoke with some neighbors out there today. 3 kids shot by their own father. Now that man faces potential life in prison.
When you look at the facts of this case, we know this defendant did everything he could do to try and kill his children.
A fight between the family broke out Sunday morning around 11 a.m. outside the home in Ruskin. The sheriff's office saying the fight was about a car. 36-year-old Christopher Brown hit one of his 3 kids in the head with a gun, causing the gun to fire and graze the child's ear and jaw.
His first child, he pistol whips him. After pistol whipping, he takes out his gun and shoots him, missing his body but hitting him in the earlobe, striking his ear.
With one boy shot, the other 2 brothers ran at their dad as he tried to get into his car. But investigators say Brown then fired several rounds at his other 2 sons. Both were hit and taken to Tampa General Hospital. Thankfully, all 3 boys survived. One neighbor saw it all unfold on his Ring camera.
Our camera was blowing up. I look and I see about 5 police officers, a paramedic, people running around. Text messages start blowing up, seeing like, are we safe? You know what's going on. So, real crazy situation.
And several neighbors say it wasn't the first time Brown and his boys had issues.
You know, I have small children, like not even feeling safe to do what normal kids do and just run up and down the street without worrying about fights breaking out, gunshots breaking out.
Court documents show one child had a digital recording, what may have been a voicemail afterwards from the dad that said, quote, "I tried to take your life. You won't make it to Wednesday."
Ooh, you won't make it to Wednesday. And what's the day, Tuesday?
Now the state attorney filed a pretrial motion to keep Brown behind bars until his trial.
He's a threat to the community based upon his long criminal history, based upon his prior record, based upon the facts of this case. They're going to show this court why he shouldn't be released.
He sounds real mad to me. Is it me or is the lawyer like super duper mad?
Community based upon his long criminal history, based upon his prior record, based upon the facts of this case. They're going to show this court why he shouldn't be released.
The Hillsborough County Sheriff saying this was a senseless and alarming act of violence that could have had an even more devastating outcome.
Ultimately, this defendant is looking at a minimum mandatory of 25 years in prison for shooting his child, up to life in prison.
But did they die though? Yeah.
Now again, Brown is charged with first-degree, premeditated, attempted murder, aggravated assault, and other charges. Like you heard there, he could face 25 years to life in prison, and there is a pretrial hearing to try to keep him behind bars until his trial date.
You know what I don't be liking? People that get a chance to do crime after crime after crime after crime, we keep letting them out until the person who we keep letting out do a certain crime to where we like, all right, enough is enough. We get to a point where we say, all right, so you done shot at the kids. All right, no. We can't condone that. The other crimes, cute. We give like 30 days, a year and a day or something like that right there. We let you back on now. You know what I'm saying? We put you back in the public. You know, we put you back in the public after you have been a threat to society. Shout out to Mr. Gino for the $2 super chat. You say you spelled caramel wrong, Willie. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And I have fixed it. I fixed it on my labels. Yes, I did. And those will go out with the new candles. But I appreciate that. Listen, he stated, I want y'all to understand, they say those not his real kids. Say he a stepdaddy. Do y'all even understand that they did not tell us the ages of the children?
Now the state attorney filed a pretrial motion to keep Brown behind bars until his trial.
He's a threat to the community. He's
a threat to the community based on what?
Upon his long criminal history.
Based on his long criminal history. He has a long criminal history. Like I just had done said. But until he shot at the kids, his threat to the community wasn't that serious. You know what I'm saying?
Based upon his prior record.
Based upon the long criminal history, his prior record, which is the same thing, but go ahead.
Based upon the facts of this case, they're going to show this court.
Based upon the facts of this case. My point being, Because of his background, he is a threat to the community, to society. But we allowed him to be out. They allowed him to be out with us. And he's been a threat to society for a long time because he has a long background. He has priors. Long line of priors. We let that be out amongst the civilians. But once he shoot at the kids, oh, all right. That's the icing on the cake. So now we need to go ahead on and keep him behind bars. I don't like that there is not that damn it. I may have to find the article. Let's see if we can find the article. Yada yada yada. Subscribe. Let me Google this right here. Hold on. Give me a sec. Okay, we're gonna do this. I think I click on. Let's see if it's more than just a video. This is more than just a video, so let me put this up on the screen real quick. Hold your horses. Let me put this on up for you. Bam. Let's see what we got right here. Let's see if they're showing us anything. Oh, he from Florida. Ruskin. That must be like another Florida, because I ain't never heard that right there. But anyway, he was just 36 with three sons. All right. Say after deputies, yada yada yada. I'm looking to see if they're gonna put some dates up here. Yeah, I play need some chapstick in every doggone thing. Boy, they caught you slipping out here. Boy, you gotta lick your lips sometime, pimp. Lick your lips sometime. Brown was arrested in Hillsboro, and now faces we got 2 counts of aggravated. We did all that right there. 3 counts of aggravated battery with great bodily harm, 2 counts of attempted first-degree murder with a firearm, 3 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, felony in possession of a firearm. Okay, because he was a felon. Well, he is a felon, and he's not supposed to have a gun. Discharging a firearm in public or residential property, 2 counts of burglary of an occupied dwelling. How is it burglary of an occupied dwelling unless that's an old charge? But why would they put the old charge with like the new charges if that was his home? Resisting an officer without violence. Criminal mischief, more than $200, less than $1,000. But they refuse to give us ages. I don't know. And then they say after he slapped one of his sons, because he slapped shit out of one of them. He slapped him in the ear and it went off in the grazer. You know what I'm saying? But the other 2 sons, they ran towards the daddy. Them boys stick together. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. And where was the mama at? Excuse me. Okay, there's another article that's saying he fired at his 3 juvenile sons, but they not finna put the ages. The hell just happened? All these damn commercials with that there. They not. So I'm not finna put it back up here because they not giving me ages. I'm scrolling, y'all. I'm trying to find it. Trying to find something. But we don't got it. Shout Saucy Dripping for the $1 cash app. Say Deuteronomy 21:18-21. I'm finna look that up in just a second. Listen, if y'all is at the house with your old boy, try your best to not do anything to provoke your old boy to shoot you out here in these streets. Because believe in me, and they said that they have been having arguments. I don't know why y'all arguing as fathers out here in these streets, because your household with children in it, you supposed to be a dictator. There is no room for argument. I'm just saying, we may have disagreements, but all that little arguing, that little loud shit with children, I would never. I never had no loud argument with no child, especially with a juvenile. Boy, stop. Moving right along, I ain't gonna eat much of you.